Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, we haven't spoken about Editas Medicine in a while. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about Editas Medicine, its earnings report, and I'm also going to give a target price for the short term, just like I did before for Beam. So let's get started. Welcome back, friends. The most important thing I remember about Editas is that in December 2023, Vertex licensed Editas Cas9 gene editing tool to develop a newly approved sickle cell disease gene therapy, Casgevy. So basically what it means is that when Casgevy got approved by FDA, promptly Vertex paid the money and got the license from Editas, even though they already had license from CRISPR Therapeutics. So that was a very positive aspect for Editas, and Editas share price went up immediately. And the CEO also said at that time that they have an active team which is scouting various companies and trying to sell them CRISPR-Cas9 licenses. Now, you would know that the dispute on the patent is ongoing, and despite that, Vertex made a move to pay license fees to Editas. Oral arguments were held before the United States Court of Appeals for the Federal Court regarding an appeal of a Patent Tribunal Appeal Board or PTAB decision favoring Broad Institute for certain CRISPR-Cas9 patents, and a decision is expected in the second half of this year. So it should come anytime now, which will again be a positive or negative catalyst for Editas depending on where the verdict goes. Now next, let us talk about pipeline development, which is what I usually focus on in all our genomic companies. Financials can come later. Editas is focusing on its investigational gene therapy, Reni-cel, for treating sickle cell disease. This is being evaluated in the Ruby study, which is in phase 1/2/3 stages, and the company has completed enrollment and continues to dose patients with substantive data expected in mid-2024, which is, anytime now, and further data by the end of 2024. So I think there are at least two catalysts. One is the court decision on the CRISPR patent, and the second is the data that we are substantive data there that we are going to expect in mid-2024. And Reni-cel is also being evaluated for transfusion-dependent beta thalassemia in the Editas study, and the company is on track to report additional clinical data from this study in mid-2024 and by the end of 2024. So we are looking at a very eventful period for Editas, and it goes without saying that the catalyst could be positive or negative. I'm personally thinking that it's going to be positive because of all the things that I have read about how they have approached Reni-cel. So let's talk about financial performance now. Editas reported a loss of 76 cents per share in Q1 2024, which is wider than the Zacks consensus estimate of a loss of 63 cents. This is also a larger loss compared to the 71 cents per share loss in Q1 2023. In terms of revenue, collaboration and other R&D revenues were 1.1 million in Q1 2024, significantly down from 9.8 million in Q1 2023. The reported figure missed the Zacks consensus estimate of 12 million. So this decline is attributed to the one-time sale of oncology assets and licenses in January 2023. Now, let us look at the share reaction. When I talk about share reaction, I want to look at it in two components. One is what happened when the announcement of the results took place, also insider buys and sells, and then the second component will be in the price chart. So following the announcement of these results, Editas shares dropped by 11.4% on May 8, 2024. And now let us look at expenses. R&D expenses increased by 29.1% to 48.8 million, driven by sub-license payments, license payments, and higher clinical and manufacturing costs. General and administrative expenses, however, decreased by 16.1% to 19.3 million due to one-time professional service expenses related to strategic initiatives and business development activities that took place in 2023. So in comparison, the expenses are less now. Cash position is that they had around 376.8 million in cash and cash equivalents as of March 31, 2024, which is down from 427.1 million as of December 31, 2023. The company says that it expects this, along with other funds, to support operations until 2026. So for at least 1 year, we don't have 2 years, we don't have any issues. Now let us look at the share price. A few things to keep in mind are that Jessica Hopfield, who is serving as director for Editas Medicine, has purchased 45,000 shares of the company's common stock, and the transaction is dated 13th of May 2024, and it was executed at an weighted average price of around $5.64 per share. And the total value of the deal was $253,867. Following this purchase, Hopfield directly owns 67,700 shares of Editas Medicine. And I think this is a vote of confidence on the company by a director. So this is big deal in my opinion. Now let's look at price targets by various analysts. You'd see that Citigroup has revised its price target for Editas Medicine, lowering it slightly from $16 per share to $15 per share. While this adjustment indicates a slight decrease in their valuation, it still suggests a relatively optimistic outlook. Morgan Stanley has announced a price target of $7 per share for Editas Medicine. This target is noticeably lower than those set up by Citigroup and Barclays, indicating a more cautious or bearish stance on the stock's future performance. Barclays have also made adjustment to its price target for Editas Medicine, decreasing it from $11 per share to $9 per share. And despite the lower target, Barclays maintains an equal weight rating, which suggests a neutral position on the stock's potential, neither strongly optimistic nor pessimistic. These price target adjustments reflect varying degrees of confidence in Editas Medicine's future performance and can serve as important indicators for investors considering their position in the company. Now on to the TradingView platform. Let me show you some price target for the short term that I think is possible. So here we are in the TradingView platform looking at Editas Medicine, and we can see that it has gained 5.28% today. It had risen very sharply. It started off very much higher and rose very sharply, but it has come down back again, pushed down by the bears, and also pushed down by the 50-day exponential moving average of $6.45. Now I'm going to draw a line out here to show that we could have a double bottom happening out here. This is my double bottom, and I'm going to take a trend line from here all the way to what I consider to be the neck of this double bottom, and I'm going to clone this. I'm going to place it on top of the neck. So we are looking at a target, short-term target of $6.63. And I think that we already met that and we came back down. It was very momentary. However, I can see that the momentum is above average right now. It has just crept up above average. MACD is looking nice and bullish, moving away from the signal line. So overall, I am thinking that we are going to get past this 50-day exponential moving average. The stock is looking pretty good on the charts right now, in my opinion. So there you have it. My short-term target is 6.66. That said, I would conclude by saying that Editas Medicine is currently experiencing financial challenges with increased loss and reduced revenues. However, the company remains focused on advancing its gene editing therapies for sickle cell disease and TDT, with significant data readouts expected later this month or next, and also for the rest of the year. So additionally, the outcome of the ongoing patient dispute could impact the company's position as a key player in the gene editing field. Also, we have the court decision regarding CRISPR patent ownership. So that could also have a positive or negative impact on Editas. So overall, I am thinking that Editas is going to be a very happening, exciting place to be in, with a lot of swing trading opportunity. The data which we are expecting anytime now in the first half of the year, and also for the remaining part of 2024, from June to December 2024, I'm expecting it to be positive because of everything that I have read about how the company is going about creating Reni-cel, the strategy that it is adopting. I think it's a superior treatment for sickle cell disease. So I'm rooting for Editas. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have Editas in your portfolio? And please share your thoughts in the comments so that our entire community, investment community, can be enlightened. With that, my friends, I'd like to bring this video to an end. And before I go, I'd like to request that you press the subscribe button if you did not subscribe so far. What's the reason to delay any further? subscribe and help us go towards 20,000. We have crossed the 15,000 subscriber number. We want to go to 20,000. Your help is most appreciated. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now. See you later.